Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Ibilola Cole here. If you're new, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make moi moi. Moi moi is a very popular dish in Nigeria. It's absolutely yummy. I'm going to be showing you guys how I make it so moist and so delicious. If you're interested, please keep watching. Okay guys, so for this recipe I'm going to be using the black eyed peas. This is I think it's Spanish beans if I'm not mistaken, but this is the brand that I always use when I'm making moi moi. So this is a trick that I learned a long time ago when I was in Nigeria. My mom's friend actually taught me this trick and it changed my moi moi game. So I used to obviously peel the beans with my hand and it used to take a whole lot of time. So you don't want to do that. Just pour your beans in a dry blender and blend it for about a minute. Make sure it's not totally blended. Just blend it till you feel like the skin is off. Pour it in a bowl of water. Leave it for a while. Obviously you want to mix it so the skin can come up. But you mix it for a while and you set it aside. And yeah guys, you would see the skin rise up. So like I said, I'm just doing pretty much the same thing. The skin would float up and you just rinse it and just till the skin is gone. This was a different day, so don't be confused by the bowls. I pretty much did the same thing. I left it for about 5 minutes and I came back to wash it. This is after 5 minutes. I'm washing my beans and just take note of what I'm doing. It's not hard guys. You just need to continue to run water over your beans and then sieve it. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I did this about 7 times. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I did it till the skin was gone. You want to make sure that you don't have any skin or you just have little or to no skin. Make sure you try as much as possible. You have to be patient to remove the skin. So that's what you're going to be seeing me doing in this video. Running water over my beans, trying as much as possible to just get the skin up and just rinse it out. That's pretty much what I did. And then your beans is ready to blend. Okay guys, so my beans is clean, properly washed, and onto what I add to my beans. So I use a bulb of onions, I use 4 garlic cloves, I use a thumb of ginger, and I also use 3 red bell peppers and 4 scotch scotch bonnets. You can also use habanero pepper. Feel free, to not use as much depending on your tolerance with pepper, or how spicy you like your food. So like I said, I'm going to blend all of this with my beans together. I'm going to blend it till it's very, very smooth. So try to make sure that your beans is properly blended, and that's what you're going to be seeing me doing here. I'm going to blend everything till it's very, very smooth. You don't want no chunks in this, in this mixture. You don't want moi moi that you'd be chewing raw beans or cooked beans. You don't want anything like that. So you want it very, very smooth, and that's what I'm going to be doing here. So as you can see here, guys, my moi moi mix is properly blended. It's very smooth. I'm going to be adding some eggs to this mixture because it gives it a very lush, soft and tender texture. I absolutely love adding eggs to my moi moi. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of bouillon seasoning, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of thyme, ginger mix. Please check the description box for all of the ingredients that I used, but that's pretty much what I'm adding. I love adding crayfish. I'm adding some paprika, some salt, and I'm just going to mix all of that together. I'm also going to be using a hand mixer just to make sure that it's properly mixed all together and all the flavors are properly infused and distributed all around. So that's what you see me doing here. For me, I cannot really, mix everything with a spoon. I just, I love perfection. So I'm just doing this just to make sure that everything is, properly mixed together. I'm also going to add a cup of beef stock. Feel free to use whatever stock you have. I also added half a cup of oil. And yeah, guys, I'm just going to mix it all together. Feel free to use chicken stock, beef stock, turkey stock, whatever will just give your moi moi extra flavor. Add it. Trust me, it's not too much. Please also taste for salt. Some people ask me how you taste moi moi, like it's raw and everything. If you taste it a little bit, it wouldn't kill you. So please taste your moi moi to make sure that you have adequate salt and you're not adding too much. So I'm going to add some eggs and some crayfish to this moi moi, or some shrimp rather. I added crayfish, but I'm adding shrimp. This was actually my first time using leaves for my moi moi. I got these leaves from my regular grocery store. It's banana leaves. All I did was to wash it with water and soap, and I just dried it a bit. Guys, this was a struggle, I must confess. This was my first time. I was so determined to do this, and yeah, guys, you would see how it would come out, but it wasn't easy, I must confess. Please don't watch me to learn how to make moi moi wraps, because this was a struggle for me, but I tried my best and it came out great. I feel like it came out okay. I'm happy I didn't have any leakages. That was what was, very scary for me, but it was okay. And you're going to see me struggle a bit with wrapping my moi moi, just so you understand what I mean when I say it was actually a struggle. I watched so many videos on YouTube. I try to remember how my aunties used to do it. I just felt like, I needed to just bend the under just so it doesn't leak. But yeah, guys, when I perfect this, I'll definitely come back and show you guys how I did it. But this was such a struggle, but I'm happy it came out well. It was my first attempt. To be honest, it wasn't really a struggle. I was just really afraid of it leaking, but I'm happy I did not actually get any leakages. It came out great. So for your moi moi, what you really need is the steam. You don't need water. You don't need anything like that. So I kind of got like a colander I put in the moi moi. I made sure that you want to make sure that your moi moi is not touching the water, because you might get leakages. It might just pour out in the pot. I also covered it. You want to make sure that you use a foil. On this day I didn't have a foil, so I just used different napkins in my kitchen. You want to just seal it up as much as you can, or as tightly as you can, just so the steam cooks the moi moi, because that's what you actually need to cook this moi moi. I cooked it on medium heat for about 30 minutes. Keep on checking it, please. Don't leave your moi moi, it would burn. Sometimes you need to add more water, so do not leave your moi moi. And after 30 minutes, guys, my moi moi was ready. This was it was too delicious. It was so good. It was as good as it looks. As you can see, this looks so lush, so smooth. This tasted absolutely delicious. I was so impressed with myself, with the wrapping and how it came out. Guys, please try this recipe out. Follow me on Instagram and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.